The game of the week, number 1, Texas at number 3, Ohio State. Ohio State 1.5-point favorite, over under 47.5, noon on Fox. Steve Sarkisian will be there. Brian Hartline's going to be there, new offensive coordinator. Matt Patricia, former Detroit Lions head coach, will be there. Dave Portnoy will not be there because he's banned from Ohio Stadium, apparently. I tend to believe his side of the story.
He's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
And
everyone's got an agenda. If they're going to if they're banning him, we're pretty close to being next.
Oh, so. We're screwed. Come on. Let's go. What do you guys have for this game? I'll give mine after you guys.
Go ahead first, Anthony, this time.
Yeah, I'm going with Texas in this game. It's basically a pick 'em, so really you're just going one way or the other. I actually think there's a good chance, very good chance the over hits, especially we're talking about Steve Sarkisian in a chess match with Matt Patricia. Texas is gonna score points. Will Ohio State be able to score more points and push this into the 50s? I think they will, but Texas just has a little bit more. And Ohio State, they're gonna learn what it feels like to lose some key pieces from a title team.
Yeah, I agree that I'm with you, Anthony. I think that Texas is going to score a lot. I think that Texas is. I just think they're a better football team. So Ohio State did lose a lot. I think they have 6 returning starters total on this team or something like that. So
it helps to have the 2 best players.
It does
in college football, but.
At the same time, we saw what can happen if you can take one of them out of the game, right? And Ryan Day being that guy that took his best player out of the game last year. So, but there are ways to. I think there are ways to give him added attention, and I really do like. I like Texas in this game, not just because Ohio State is a bunch of you-know-whats.
You can take Jeremiah Smith out of the game. Wink, wink. I have Texas as well. I bet this. In the summer at Texas +3 over on BetMGM. It's now Texas +1.5. Still love it, obviously. But some better odds that you got. But people are starting to come around. Like neutral field, Texas would be the favorite, and you can kind of take that crowd out of it if you're able to score. And I agree with you guys. I think Texas is going to be able to score. They got Arch Manning coming back. He was a backup in the past, but he started before. Texas has some question marks, but they're number 1 in the country. They got a new O-line, new secondary, but I'll take Texas to win this football game.
And these people barely celebrated their national title during the offseason. So the second they go 3 and out in their first offensive drive of the game, morale in that building is going to go low because they're extremely bipolar, extremely angry people.
And sad. I mean, their big national championship they lost this year in the offseason, right? The one that really mattered to them, the asterisk and the hammer, didn't happen. So, but hey, you know what? You still have that 4th place finish in the Big Ten and that cute little natty from last year to hang your hat on.
Oh, they're such a great punching bag. I love it. The next game, which will be going on during Michigan at New Mexico, is number 9 LSU at number 4 Clemson. Clemson, a 4-point favorite, over under 57.5, again, 7:30 on ABC. So if you got 2 screens, I'm sure this will be one of them. In addition to the Michigan game, LSU's lost their last 5 season openers, which is insane. They always challenge themselves, right? They've played some tough matchups. 2 really experienced quarterbacks on each side. I picked LSU in our magazine to win the national championship, so I'm just going to ride with it. I'm going to be all in this year on Brian Kelly, which does not feel great.
I got a feeling LSU is going to win this football game, and I don't really know why. It's funny, but I do think Brian Kelly's a good coach, right? And it's going to be a great atmosphere. But for some reason, my gut's telling me LSU is going to win this football game. So I like them not just to cover, but to win.
It'll be 6 in a row for LSU. I'm riding with Cade Klubnik. I'm riding with Clemson. I picked Clemson to win the national title. And shout out to Scott Bell. He had us submit picks for his roundtable this week. I picked Clemson to win it all in that, and I don't feel any reason to defend that from here.
A clash of our 2 national title picks going at it. So you're confirmed not on the Nuss bus. I get it. Garrett Nussmeier for LSU.
I haven't been on the Nussmeier bandwagon in over a decade.
The whole family.
Reasons.
Yeah. This game, very fun. Utah at UCLA. Utah 5.5-point favorite, over under 51.5. 11 p.m. on Fox. Pac-12 after dark is back. Nico Iamaleava, his debut for UCLA. I do have UCLA covering the 5.5 at the Rose Bowl.
Interesting. I like Utah. I like their coach. I like that team. I think that Utah rolls, as a matter of fact, out there at the Rose Bowl. And I can't wait to get home just in time to watch the last minute and a half of that football game after we're done writing in the press.
Hopefully it goes to overtime, honestly.
Yeah, please. 4 overtimes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Utah's going to stick them in a trash can and kick them down the hill. Whatever those mountains are, those beautiful mountains off in the distance.
Arroyo Seco, isn't it? What they call the Arroyo Seco?
I forget. They're gorgeous though. I just bad vibes around UCLA. I think their coach is a bit of a space cadet. Nico has been an NIL circus since he was a high school recruit. I think that's going to blow up in their face. So give me Utah.
The San Gabriel Mountains.
However, the Arroyo Seco is, and there's something about the Arroyo Seco in there as you come over a hill and you see the Arroyo Seco. So that might be one mountain in the range of mountains. I don't know. We'll have to look it up and we'll let you know on the next podcast, because I'm sure that everybody will be waiting with bated breath. Yeah.
Sunday night, we have some college football as well. Number 6 Notre Dame at number 10 Miami. Notre Dame a 2.5-point favorite on the road, over under 49.5 at Hard Rock Stadium. 7:30 p.m. on ABC just before Labor Day. Maybe I'm just buying stock. Like, everyone's down on Nico. Everyone's down on, maybe not Nussmeier as much. Everyone's down on Carson Beck because what? He dated a Cavender, broke up with her, moved to Miami, bought a Lamborghini. So what? A lot of people in Miami have done a lot worse. I'm taking the Canes.
A lot of people in Miami have done the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty common, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not the Cavender part.
If I were in Miami, well, I wouldn't be doing that. But I am taking Miami, and as Bo would say, to hell with Notre Dame. I like Miami to cover and to win this football game.
I'm going to go with Notre Dame. I don't trust Miami in any context. They're right in the class with, the Nebraskas, the Texas A&Ms of the world, where there's always hype on them and then it goes unfulfilled. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Notre Dame. And then, what an interesting first 2 weeks for Notre Dame, by the way. They play 2 of those teams that I just mentioned at Miami, and then they're on a bye, then they host Texas A&M. So just fraud versus fraud versus fraud first few weeks of the season, I guess.
0-2 would be lovely.
That would be great. Probably knock them out of the playoff. I'm so excited for college football. We had a little week 0 appetizer, but now we got even more, maybe a second course here tonight with Thursday night. And then the real deal Saturday and Sunday. Excited for that. Michigan, New Mexico. Follow us over at thewolverine.com. We'll have all of your game coverage from the Big House, the whole team there. 5 of us. Ethan McDowell on the sidelines. Johnny Borton up with us in the press box. We are pumped. Head to thewolverine.com. Use promo code UM1 for 2 months of access for $1. Like the video on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. And we will see you, hopefully, on Saturday.